That is a very beautiful sight, though. Like, I gave the Switch version a bunch of shit, but this right here, yeah, looks pretty good. People want to see what this is sort of like mid to going on to late game, but yeah, that looks pretty nice if I had to say. So all those people wondering if it looked nice, yeah, this view right here, this is already way into the game, so yeah, I'd say it looks very nice. Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Adam. This is HMO4 Gaming. Welcome you back to the Outer Worlds. In the last episode, we helped Parvati with her girlfriend issues with Junlei. We got Sam here up and running. We did some stunt. Well, in the end of one of the episodes, we helped the one girl, Mr. Sanjar's assistant, find some love by talking to the one dude that was literally 20 inches away. I forget what his name is. It was literally just walk outside. Hey, would you go out with her? Yeah, sure, I'll meet her. And then go tell her. What did he say? He said, yeah, sure. And that's literally that entire quest. So hopefully this one's a little bit better. And as always, if you liked, please subscribe, hit like, comment down below what you're enjoying so far. Any kind of feedback that you can give me is greatly appreciated. And then for this episode, we're going to talk to Welma about that one dude's softball little portrait thing.
You're a lifesaver. Hope Abigail didn't give you a hard time.
Frederick Halstead, you're named.
Any word on Braxton?
Nothing. Don't know how much longer I can cover for him either. Give me those pills, will you?
Here you go. You know, you might consider a real night's sleep instead.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
Catherine said she'd shove you in a box if you keep running your yap like that. Take it easy. Let's see. What are you talking about, Catherine?
Sorry. Seems I got my cables crossed. Thought you were another shakedown tough from Fallbrook. Hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Your chief what?
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
He'll come back eventually. You can't constrain a person's freedom. That's really blah and preachy. Don't you have rules about that sort of thing?
We're not keen on rules for rules' sake around here. Means Braxton skips work sometimes, but it also means no company boss is telling me when I can take a shit.
Yeah.
Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind?
Okay, and she has a little quest too. What's this about your foreman?
Caleb Herrick. Runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials. He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more.
Why don't you pay them more?
Because we've got a budget, all right? And in case you haven't noticed, MSI doesn't exactly have a lot of spare bits on hand.
Surely you can make them come back.
Not on Monarch. Sanjar threw out the old work mandates and penalties.
That's good, right?
Sure. Until your workers start making ridiculous demands.
I guess I can talk to him for you. Pick up
You mind
another
slapping
quest.
him around a little while you're at it? I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work,
And she's got two
I'll make
quests.
it worth your while.
I'm sure
Check
they
the
just
yacht
go
club.
there and then
He's
come
usually
back
there.
kind of quests. Let's see. You said Braxton has been stealing drugs?
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts.
Awful nice of you to not say anything.
We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get this Altoona, fat and mostly tumor-free.
Who's this Catherine you mentioned when I first came in?
Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a Ground 6 spacer.
No, I know her. I'm actually working for her. I'm here to ask you about Grimm's poster.
This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grim his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it?
You're giving Grimm's poster away? Didn't he pay for it?
No. I paid Sublight for it. So it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grim may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money.
Surely we can work something out.
Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering.
You won't do much business if your neighbors hate you. Consider this an investment. Work with me and help me in Braxton. I wonder what this does. Let's find out.
I got a feeling you and Catherine would get on like tumors on a pig. Take the poster then. And if I never hear another word about it, it'll be too soon.
Talk about Caleb?
Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
Hard workers, aren't they? Don't they deserve some compensation for that?
Hard workers? They turn dials and flip switches. The machines do all the actual work. Caleb and his crew have it better than anyone else around here, I'll tell you that much.
I don't know why I'm having, asked the same thing.
I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone.
Fair enough.
If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire Sublight contractors at this rate.
Sanjar's gonna notice your shortfalls before long, and he'll hold you responsible.
Maybe so, but I bet you Caleb runs out of bits first. Then he'll have to come back. He says he's got a stash to tide his crew over. Could be he's all talk, but if the money's real, I bet you he keeps it at home. Near the diner.
You're willing to meet him halfway?
For running me ragged while he takes an extended leave at the bar? Not on your life. Fine by me.
Okay, so obviously I got a little bit more dialogue from her. They'll probably help down the line. So what to do first? Well, since I intimidated, might as well give Grim back his poster that he's been waiting for. I think I literally just got myself lost. Whoa, where the hell am I at here? What the hell? Seems like I just walked out into an entirely different area. What the hell? This does not look safe. Hello, worker.
Sorry. For a second, I thought you were Grim.
Oh, this is for the salmon. You gotta make sure they don't have any tumors. Okay, so this is just the back dock area. Oh. I'll take the money. It's not like anyone's gonna yell at me. And even if they do, I have enough speech. Oh, here we go. Alright, back to Grim. Grim, good news. I intimidated the nice lady to get your poster so she wouldn't sell it to somebody else.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in.
Here you go.
Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker, too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Is it like a unique toss ball blocker? Okay, it has acid damage. It's cool. Okay. Broker. So that pretty much finished that up really quick. No, I don't want to do that yet. Retrieve the missing passcode. Has led us salvage on the board. Abandoned monarchs, several factories. Where's this at? So is this here? Let's take a look. It says 88 that way, passcode. Let's take a look. Or it just might be leading outside. Which if it did, the map didn't tell me that. But let's go find out. Turns out one of our quests was back here. Oh, look at that. If I just turned the corner, I would have seen something. So what? Oh, I'm dead. Sublight contractor. A crumply note found on a corpse in Stellar Bay. Most of the text on this note is obscured by blood, but you can make out the word Lila and passcode Antediluvium, whatever that means. So let's see, what's that? Transition to Stellar Bay ruins. Meet with Catherine. So that's to go back there. What's the Stellar Bay ruins? Oh, is this to go get that other quest? Is it? It says arms storage. Well, I'm curious to see what the Stellar Bay Ruins is.
Join me for a second, will you?
Wait, what?
Hey, got a favor to ask you. Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine.
Okay.
Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help.
Well, I definitely didn't plan on getting myself killed.
Well, we'll see about that. I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
I'm honored you asked and thrilled to accept. What can we do?
Really? Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were.
How do you know they're dead?
I saw it happen. Hell, one of them was in my arms at the time. His name was Hayes, and he's our first stop. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to bury.
Where's home?
A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then, we kill the bitch, and bury everyone's medallions together.
We're gonna have to kill a Mantiqueen?
Oh, yes. I can't wait.
Fair enough. So it's Naoka's quest. Oh. There it is. Is it here? Let me check the map. Bolt in the name. Yeah, it is. No, I don't want to do that. So let's go over there. I don't think I've ever walked around down here to these ruins. Oh, this is just transition to Stellar Bay, so it's over there that I have to get to. So I guess out into the wild blue yonder we go.
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead.
Deploying odor neutralizing aerosol spray now.
Thanks, Sam. You the best.
Right. Here's the road. Follow it south.
Oh, okay, we're doing pretty good. Don't get hit by...
Performance evaluation is
Good job.
good.
Alright, so we're pretty good cutting through the wild animals. Naoka's got her, does 20% more damage, so that probably just cuts through them like butter. Alright, and I'm sure if we just follow this road, we'll get over to that area that Sanjar wants us to get to. And then Sam, they're just running away from us. They're a bunch of badasses. Yeah, good job, Sam. Throw that acid on the wild animals. Definitely helps us. All right. I do like this. Oh, what level are you? 16. We're almost level 16. Good on. Just clearing our path. We're a bunch of dominating, pretty much exterminators. Alright, there's some loot on the way back. We'll check out there. But yeah, we're just making our way over here. I like this purple path. I feel like... I mean, it says colossal,
Here
but...
we go.
Yeah, just don't... just doing that to make sure my rope is alright. Good job, guys. Alright, let's kick these guys' asses. He's dead. What else we got? You're dead. Good job, guys. Alright. Imagine trying to do this game as a pacifist. I can only imagine how well that would go. What the hell is that? Oh, we're already here. Yep, arms storage. Oh, that's a comforting sound. What else we got? Oh, hey, buddy. Yeah, turns out the two weapons do way more damage. I don't have a pistol, though. I don't have a pistol. Let's try this thing. Do you have any more enemies I can try out my new pistol? Level 16. Alright, what else we got around here? I kind of want to use my choo gun. I don't think it really does much damage. Oh, maybe it does. Where did this guy go? Oh, I want to switch. Yeah, pistol. God, and people are freaking out about these raptordons. I can literally just go around and destroy them. Sealed. I guess that's not a way we can go, but hey, here's the arms thing. We can definitely get in here and get that stuff that Sanjar wanted. Oh, optional arms building key. Or I can just use my skill and 2 lockpicks to get in. Any baddies in here? Oh yeah, they wanted me to delete that information too, so what else we got in here? Loading access documents. Sanjar has a bad habit of padding his reports with numbers and statistics. Not very good with slogans, jingles, and or taglines. Presentations tend to be dry and locked in emotionally appealing and funny references. Sanjar also displays a noted tendency to complete work rather than diligently at it, delegating it. Oh, so he does it himself. A trend unbecoming in upper management. All in all, Sanjar's work habits suggest a preoccupation with details and a staring lack of vision. We cannot recommend him for further advancement. Needs improvement in the following areas: interpersonal communication, brevity, delegations, idea generations. Okay. Brian Graham. Spin login credentials. Graham's understanding of product messaging and branding is impressive, especially for a relatively low-level editor. He's a knack for memorable slogans and taglines. However, Graham has issues with brevity and shows consistent disregard for prescribed fonts and formats. Some of his work has been flagged for subversive undertones. Recommended further supervision. And Dora? Dora shows a real knack for brief for compelling presentation supported by catchy slogans. Her delegation skills are also top-notch. She can build a lengthy meeting around any topic and emerge with plenty of work assigned. Recommendation for a promotion. So Sanjar
I'm going.
is basically a robot. Oh, I should probably level up too. Long guns. Yeah, let's get that going in the right direction. Cower targets loot 50%. So definitely get that up a little bit. Intimidation. I like having the speech options. Terrified creatures move speed -50. When humans carry in 20 armor. Okay, that's pretty sweet. And I should probably start getting these up because companions, I definitely am going to have companions. And I think this is a perk level. So let's get a perk. Companions ability cooldown, consume away, carry capacity, dialogue skill, vendor prices, 5 meter interchangeable highlight range, increase the range in which all interchangeable objects around a highlight requiring you to look directly at them. That's dumb. Movement speed, science weapon damage, movement penalty for accuracy, chances to reset a companions. Those are kind of like blah. Let's see, sprint speed, blah. Damage when alone, nah. Vendor prices, blah. Chances to reset. Where's the tactical time dilation stuff? It's probably the best thing. 25% movement speed while doing that? Eh. 15 restored per kill. Oh. Yeah, that's cool. I enjoy that. Oh, and I think Sam has a perk. Oh, he does. Well, what can we do for him? Oh, for auto mechanicals. I don't think we're really... Companion ability damage. Armor rating. Yeah, I want to build Sam to be the biggest tank ever. And then when we... Harmful status effect duration. So we definitely want to get the mechanical and then one of those. Alright. So... now that I've read it, I don't know if it matters that if I delete the software. I really don't know if it matters, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Yeah, just to help out. I wonder if I can hold that against him either way. I probably could. Oh, is there enemies in here? And this is free. The hell was that? That's a pretty nice 24 damage armor. Might give that to Bravati. And verified breath inhaler. So we'll have to take a look at that armor.
Oh, hello, hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats wear boots?
Snarl like a raptordon.
Get away!
I'm just messing with you. Who is this?
Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Manta Queen showed up. Then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here, and, now the door's locked. Little help?
I need to get in that room. Maybe I'll just let you start first. Well, I need to get in that room.
Phew. Thanks, Lick. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess.
Seeing as you're trapped, you might as well answer a few things.
Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross.
There must be a way to open the door from the inside.
What do you mean? It's locked.
Right, but okay, let's try the handle. Try it upward and...
Wait, upward? Oh, my eternal soul, it worked!
Christ.
Ah, phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite
Now,
lightheaded.
I don't know
and I
how
think maybe
it's
I
going to
was
look in
gonna
the
die.
recording, but just looking
Now
on my
I'm out
TV
here.
and on my
I'm
monitor,
headed back to Amber Heights.
it looks so dark.
Still landing yourself in trouble, eh, Hux?
Oh, Nayoka
Oh,
knows her.
Hi, Nyoka. You mind giving me an escort back home? Oh, you're traveling with someone. Never mind.
With the trouble you caused me, you're dying. Trouble? She opened the door. That's about it. Normally when you help someone, they give you something. You sure you'll be okay to travel?
Oh, sure. I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy. And hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend?
Okay, crazy lady. Good luck.
Thanks a lot, lady.
And I got some Iconoclast fame, so hopefully that helps me out a little bit when we get over to there to help out that other lady with her son going missing. Oh, what a great room. Runner, she left all this ammo and all this money and all these lockpicks in here. Joke's on her, I'm stealing all this. Okay, so there's the Bolt 52 cartridge. We got flamethrowers? I'm just gonna break those down. Oh, what? Yeah, we don't need no flamethrowers. Let's break that down. Alright, we got the cartridge. I really don't know what I think it probably has to do with the automated defenses. So, now that we have that, we cleared a bunch of Raptidons. Let's return the Sanj. Whoa. I just noticed all those dudes up there. I was like, what the hell? Raptidon Colossus. What level are you? 16? Oh, it's fine. We're level 16 as well. I wonder if what else is going on up there. We'll probably eventually explore up there, but let's head back to Sanjar and turn this in. That is a very beautiful sight, though. Like, I gave the Switch version a bunch of shit, but this right here, yeah, looks pretty good. People want to see what the this is sort of like mid to going on to late game, but yeah, that looks pretty nice if I had to say. So all those people wondering if it looked nice, yeah, this view right here, this is already way into the game, so yeah, I'd say it looks very nice. Let's head back to Sanjar. Sanjar, I'm back. Hopefully you loaded in first so I can actually talk to you. Oh, your clothes didn't load in first. Hers did. Yours, I don't know if that's loading. I guess that's as much as I kind of looked like it was still loading. But hey, I got your cartridge
You've had
thing.
a sobering effect on our friend Nyoka.
Yeah, I got her out of the bottle.
Sir, please stop.
Forgive me, Celia. I couldn't help myself. Anyway, what can I do for you?
I found your review on the terminal in the building.
You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it.
Well, I gotta see what I'm deleting first. I'm not that blind. Yeah, you sent me into a Rapidon-infested mess to clean up after you, so you damn right I'm gonna read it.
I didn't mean for any harm to come to you.
Oh,
This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career.
maybe you should have took
I
some of
give
that
MSI
feedback to heart,
everything.
dude.
My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for years, I was a joke to them.
Your left kidney, excuse me?
One of the executives required a transplant.
Required a
I
transplant.
thought volunteering to donate might improve my prospects.
Kind of insane.
No, I am a company man.
Who cares what they think? You're in charge now.
In charge of a scrap heap of a city. Abandoned by the board and surviving only through the hypocrisy.
Hey man, you
of our
survived for
trading
10
partners.
years. You gotta be doing something right. And you made it work. There's much more to say than anyone say for those executives. I said that completely wrong. That's more than anyone can say for those execs.
I hadn't thought of it that way.
See, there you go, dude.
But perhaps there's
You've only been
something
sitting
to
here for
that.
10 years and never thought of it that way.
Thank you for that. Was there something else?
I found this cartridge and deleted that data for you.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be
Oh,
filled,
no.
boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less.
You made it sound like you were sending me after a weapon.
But that's exactly what this is.
Oh.
The world isn't changed with guns and speeches, much as Graham and his followers would like to think, but rather with meticulous documentation. And the bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 is one of the most formidable pieces of data entry in all of Halcyon. One false stroke can invalidate the entire document.
It's true. One of the old execs gave herself a stroke trying to fill out the exemption section.
And this thing, this most powerful thing, was laying in a building up the road from you guys behind some Raptordons. Like nobody could go up there and get it. Does this Bolt 52 thing do exactly?
For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
Excuse me? You're dropping a bomb? Is that figuratively or literally? Yes, finally the board will get their comeuppance. Spare me details. Let me guess, a paperweight? So you do want to go against the board. Don't be ridiculous.
What Mr. Nandi means is that we have some rather momentous information to deliver to the board. Or we will, with your help.
This had better be good.
I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Those bastards. Leave us to our perils, then come back just to reap what they can.
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
What does that mean for me?
If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
I know how they make people talk. Sounds like you know her well enough yourself.
That's part of the problem. She has certain ambitions for Stellar Bay, and I fear my asking her would give her the leverage she's been looking for.
Don't get yourself worked up, sir. It's perfectly natural to have a healthy fear of her.
We really don't need to discuss this now, Celia.
So go to Fallbrook and get the location of an illegal corporation facility. Then?
Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it.
Infiltrating a secret corporation based and kidnapping the staff? Sure, easy. You know. Look at this smirking guy. He's like, yeah, that's what I intend you to do. With a smile.
A foolproof plan if I ever heard one.
See?
I'll leave the execution to you.
Okay. So what is my objective now for this? Error unseen. Sanjar believes Catherine would know where the other corporations is operating. See if you can get the location from her. So Catherine is the girl on the groundbreaker that the space lift. What the hell's her name? Sublight. Meet with Catherine. Take the passcode you found on the Sublight agent body to Catherine Fallbrook. Oh, look at that. 2 quests that have to... Oh. Something tells me that I'm going to have to make a choice. I really doubt I can work both sides, seeing as though this is a faction quest. One to help the people of Stellar's Bay, or to fuck them over and probably get paid for it by what's-her-face, the chick back at the Groundbreaker for Sublight. And we will take a look at that in the next episode. I want to thank you guys for joining me here on this little misadventure to basically started off with a slow fetch quest to intimidate the girl to get what's-his-face back his painting, pretty much an autographed baseball card, I want to say. And then we're uncovering ways to help these people get back onto the board. And now 2 of our faction quests intertwine with each other. And you know what happens when quests intertwine with each other. That usually means we're going to have to make a choice to help one or the other. And then the other one's going to hate us and the other one's going to like us forever. But I hope you can join me for that in the next episode. If you want to leave a like, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you have kept your fancy in all of this trying times through the Switch version of the Outer Worlds. And until next time, I have been Adam. This has been HMO4 Gaming. Thank you very much for stopping by. Have a great day.